PS4, and I had an invite, Gran Turismo Sport. Hello. I was wondering if I was going to get one. Usually I don't get stuff, but I did, so we're going to test this thing out and see how it is. So far I loaded it up, I noticed there was one track. This is the track. So I'm playing an arcade match on it. I'm in a Ford. Can't remember what kind of Ford it is, but here we go. We go down the track. This is very, very similar, obviously, to Gran Turismo Sport. 6, which brings me to think, why on earth didn't they bring Gran Turismo 6 to PS4 like years ago? Just, like a special edition, whatever, deluxe edition, so to speak. The game had so much content, it just didn't run so great on PS3. What's very funny though to me is, I know you can't hear the music, but it's the same soundtrack as Gran Turismo 6. And it looks just like Gran Turismo 6, except for nicer. So I don't get why they didn't do that, but who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? I got this now, so I can't wait till this comes out. The graphics aren't so amazing on this, that I noticed. But again, it is a beta. They're not bad either at all. Listen, if it came out like this and it was like this, I would still enjoy it, but I would prefer it to be shinier. Not only shinier, just nicer. Anyway, the driving was pretty good. Once I adjusted all the controls, I was almost like playing Gran Turismo 6 all over again. The races do start from a stopping point. Like, it's not that they're rolling starts. There may be, but this one didn't. Racing felt pretty good. This first car, this Ford, felt a little light, but all cars are different. I raced another car, which I didn't make a video of. After that, I was just too tired. My eyes were bothering me. I was sliding all over the track. It did control very well, the car. It was much faster. Anyway, so I wanted to throw this up here real quick. What else can I say? It's a very limited beta. Again, like this one track. I know I could race live against other people. That'll be tomorrow. It's a set time that you can do it. I think it says 8 o'clock tomorrow, and then 9 o'clock tomorrow, and I think something like that. It's in military time, so I have to know. Like 20 is 8 o'clock, I think. Anyway, so I'm in the view of just seeing the hood. They have the view where you're inside the car, which looked really good. They have the view where you're, I don't know what it is. It's just like an overlay with the speedometer and stuff. That view, that you can really go fast on that. Feel a sense of control. This view I like a lot because I like to have a sense of where I am. I don't like to not know where the car is. Like, I'm just assuming that it's in a certain place. Behind the car, I will admit I did not love. I don't even know how to say it. I just didn't like it. I didn't dislike it. Again, it's just like Gran Turismo 6, which I did like behind the car, but this is only one, and it did seem like not super, you're looking at it right here, not super, detailed. Like, the cars are slightly fuzzy as they're further away. But again, I assume they'll clean that up. I wish there was more than one track, and maybe there is. I'm only racing this. And again, this track I'm so familiar with from Gran Turismo 6. It was very funny to have these two songs that I've heard so many times, and I associate them with Gran Turismo 6. To hear them in this, that made me just feel like graphic upgrade. Also, it obviously runs faster. So what, I come in 5th. I don't get above 5th on this. I think I'd throw one more race in. I found the user interface to be neat and clean. Of course, it's foreign to me at this point. It's very similar to the old one. I was able to negotiate it with no problem. But when I say it's foreign to me, I mean that like my eye doesn't instantly know where to go. Has an idea, but instantly it doesn't know where to go. Alright, so this is the second race I'm trying on this. I raced it, I did probably 6 or 7 races. I started this kind of late and I was kind of tired, so I didn't really get into it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I didn't expect to get this at all. Like, I knew the beta started, I think a week ago, or maybe 4 or 5 days ago. And I'm like, well, they didn't invite me. I don't know when they're going to invite me, if they're going to invite me at all. I never get invited to this stuff, but this was fun, to see. And tomorrow I'll get more into it. So I wanted to throw a video up real quick. I'm sure there's a million of them on YouTube already. So I figured I'd throw this up on YouTube and the PlayStation Network and see what, see what other people think. I'm thinking about it on this video. I should have stuck the car behind the car view also. I should have done all 3 views so everybody, or 4 views so everybody could see what they were. But again, I guess I wasn't even thinking about it. This car is a Ford, so it's a relatively slow car. Let's see how fast. I'm going 75. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Am I going to break 100 in this car? That's funny. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm driving that fast because I'm not driving that fast. That's funny. Well, I hope this game is really awesome. I've been waiting for a Gran Turismo game. I still have the other one. I'm only 50% done with the actual game. I have so many hours with the gameplay left, but it's just the PS3. You can't really see the game that great. My eyes aren't perfect. And I want to play it on PS4. Hell yeah. Like, what the hell? If they ported that game over to PS4 with just better graphics like they did with Resident Evil 6, like all they have to do is port it over with a better frame rate. I mean, it's supposed to be 60 frames anyway on PS3, but like just a little more solid frame rate and a little polish, man. I'd fucking be all over that. I'd be all over that like unbelievable. Anyway, I'm excited for this. That's not going to happen, but this is going to happen. So I was like, when is this coming out? At this point, by looking at this, probably, maybe Christmas. I don't know. I don't think it's near done. I mean, this is one track. It's a million modes. They got to polish this up. Runs pretty good though. The sound, the sound was good. I didn't mind the sound on Gran Turismo 6. Everybody said it sounded like a lawnmower or a vacuum cleaner. And that may well be. But, I don't know, it sounded pretty good to me. I got used to it. So many cars, so many modes, so many things. So, this will be cool too though. I don't need to have an overabundance of things. Just enough fun stuff. If they tweak this engine up a bit, I think I'll be quite happy. This car, what the hell? I picked yellow. I picked that. Yeah. Well, still locked on 5th. I can't get over 5th. What the hell? I'm making stupid mistakes on the track because me, again, being a broken record, I'm used to the driveline. I love that fucking driveline. Like, it's blue when you're good to go all out, red when you're supposed to brake. It just gets longer or shorter depending on what the traction is. I mean, it's just perfect. This is different. They just give you the turn marks, which, is fine too. I've been driving on Gran Turismos for long enough where I know, pretty much. But I get lazy sometimes. All right, anyway, this was it. Gran Turismo Sport. It's fun.